evening. Thank you for joining us at this hour. I'm Alia.
And my name is Nurin. We bring you the latest news around the globe.
Hello, I'm Natasha. On our breaking news today, death toll rises above 500 in Iran-Iraq border earthquake. A powerful 7.3 magnitude earthquake was centered 19 miles outside the eastern Iraqi city of Halabja, according to the most recent measurement from the U.S. Geological Survey. It struck at a depth of 14.4 miles, a shallow depth that can have broader damage. The earthquake was felt as far west as the Mediterranean coast. Its worst damage appeared to be in Iran's western Kermanshah province, which sits in the Zagros mountain that divide Iran and Iraq. Residents in the rural area rely mainly on farming to make a living. Iranian social media and news agencies show images and video of people fleeing their homes into the night. At least 530 people were killed and 8,000 people were injured in Iran, according to the state-run news agency IRNA. More than 1,000 aftershocks have been recorded. The semi-official IRNA news agency said at least 14 provinces in Iran had been affected by the earthquake. IRNA said 30 Red Cross teams had been sent to the quake zone. Schools in Kermanshah and Ilam province are closed. Iranian state TV also said Iraqi officials reported at least 6 people dead inside Iraq, along with more than 50 people injured in Sulaimaniyah province and about 150 in the town of Kanaquin. Iran state-run television report the increase in casualties to a total of 207 early this morning and said rescue work was continuing overnight and would accelerate during the daytime. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei offered his condolences this morning and urged rescue and all government agencies to do all they could to help those affected. Iran sits on many major fault lines and is prone to earthquakes. In 2003, a magnitude 6.6 earthquake flattened the historic city of Bam, killing 26,000 people. The last major casualty earthquake in Iran struck in East Azerbaijan province in August 2012, killing more than 300 people.
Thank you, Tasha, for our breaking news. Next, for our international news, Yemen children strive as aid is held at border.
Now you're watching international news. I am Nurin. Only God can save us. Yemeni children starved as aid is held at border. Abdul Aziz Al Hussein lies scattered and appears lifeless in a hospital in Yemen's western port city of Hodeidah. At the age of 9, he weighs less than 1.5 stone and is one of hundreds of thousands of children in the country suffering from acute malnutrition. 7 million people are now on the brink of famine in war-torn Yemen, which was already in the grip of the world's worst cholera outbreak when the Christian forces led by Saudi Arabia tightened its blockade on the country last week, stemming vital aid flows. Less than 45% of the country's medical facilities are still operating. Most have closed due to the fighting or lack of funds, or have been bombed by coalition airstrikes. As a result, Al-Taqwa It's treating some 2,500 people a day compared to 700 before the conflict escalated in March 2015.
أنا ما في ولا فلوس ولا حاجة. دور بهم الدغدغية ندور به سام ندور به ولا عندنا مسألة.
أنا حاله لم أنا فلوس ولا أنا أية بيوت ولا مؤدبين حالت أنا حاله ولا أنا أيتها.
مستشفيات لا طب ولا طحن فلوس حق من نتعالج ولا عندنا.
Disease scenes are located in the diabetic feeding center in the capital Sana'a. And at the heart of the conflict-ravaged city of Taiz, there is a shadow of a single incandescent bulb. What appears to be a blanket bundled into a dark corner is in fact 3-month-old Alice Basim, who has spent 20 days of his short life being treated for severe malnutrition. More than 200 miles away in the southern governorate of Lahij territory under the control of the coalition, more estimated children lie listed gasping of every breath. With regional tension between Iran and Saudi Arabia escalating, Yemen is trapped in the middle of perceived war in addition to its own internal power struggle. The UK has also been criticized for selling arms to Saudi Arabia despite the higher casualty rate of its US-backed airstrike in Yemen. Saudi officials have repeatedly claimed that there is no hunger crisis in southern Yemen, where local forces backed by the United Arab Emirates, a coalition partner, largely hold. According to Famine Early Warning System Network, however, Lahij is the most food insecure governorate in the country. It is ranked at level 4, while level 5 donates full-blown famine. In addition to the hunger crisis, Yemen has seen the worst cholera outbreak ever recorded, with more than 900,000 suspected cases and over 190 deaths. Although numbers keep rising, in September the rate of infection began to ease, largely due to the response by aid agencies who set up cholera treatment centers in the towns and cities around the country.
أنا شمعانة محل بالبير هذا والأشكياء يأمرنا على الله وعلى ثم الدولة يجعلوا لنا حل من هذا المرض القاتل.
Without the free cholera treatment, essential humanitarian aid, international agencies warn that many more Yemeni children like Abdul Aziz will suffer. That's all for international news. Again, I am Nurin.
Next, we go to the latest traffic news and Ashki will continue with the details.
Thank you, Nurin. For traffic news, Batu folks get out with traffic jam caused by taxis and queue cutting.
Residents claim traffic jam frequently occur at Jalan Kuching heading into Jalan Batu Cave because of taxis parked by the roadside. Panel Servam 69 from Medan Batu Cave said motorists from Jalan Batu Cave could get stuck in the traffic jam for more than an hour just to exit their neighborhood onto Jalan Kuching. He said the traffic jam usually happens from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. on working days. Taxis parked at the bus station and cars from the fast lane switching to the left lane are to blame for the traffic congestion. Banners suggest cones be placed along this road and traffic police be stationed here to ensure smooth traffic during rush hour. He also added this problem had been going on for more than 5 years. Hairul Herman, 35, from Kampung Nakoda in Batu Cave, said that for the last 3 years he gets stuck in traffic when sending his children to school. He noticed the roads are very narrow and many cars cut queue to get into Jalan Batu Cave or headed to Bulatan Batu Cave. This makes it hard for him to exit to the main road. Another resident, D. Krishnasamy, 62, from Taman Sri Selayang, said he take about 40 minutes from his house to get into Jalan Kuching during rush hour. He added that motorists were breaking traffic laws here on daily basis, with frequent accidents happening. Meanwhile, MIC Central Working Committee member Mutaraibaran Marimutu said he was stuck in the traffic jam for 2 hours from 6 a.m. last week. He thinks the suggestion that cone be placed here is one idea and will send a letter to Transport Minister Datuk Sri Liao Tiong Lai and Public Transport Commission SPAD next week to look into a solution to the traffic woes here. Having experienced the first jam hand, he said he thoroughly understands the frustration of residents here and who working it on a daily basis. Report by Aishikin. We go back to the studio.
Hi, my name is Kairani binti Karim. Well, welcome to the 5-day forecast. Well, there's not a lot of surprise this week. We're gonna have some high in the mid to upper 70s and things are gonna cool down to about 50 degrees or so each night. So not quite swimming season just yet, but we are getting there. Let's take a look at the nation. We've been tracking a small cold front that been moving from the northwest here, and okay, it sounds as the cold front has expanded in size, and you can see that here, and it looks like it continues to grow. Look at that. If we jump back to a 5-day forecast, we're gonna see a few changes. Expect highs in the upper 40s with lows down to 20 degrees or so each night. I want to break out the heavy blankets again this week. Looks like the cold front has really gained some momentum here, and it appears that storm has started to gather as well, but fortunately doesn't look too serious. Okay, it's actually becoming a little serious. It seems our initial estimate was a little off. They're more the size of basketballs. Pieces of ice the size of basketball are falling from the sky. So that is pretty serious. Everyone should probably be taking refuge under concrete structure just as fast as humanly possible. Let's see how this will affect the 5-day forecast. High will now be in the upper 10s with lows in the negative 20s, and if you look on Tuesday, there is slight chance of that. Let's go back to the map here, and oh my, it seems that the storm and the cold front have clashed violently, and we now have a flood warning and a fire warning. Look at that. I'm not sure how this two can be happening at the same time. Okay, it appears that the flood water is the thing that is actually on fire. Apparently, the flood destroyed 15 gas stations, so about half the flood is now comprised of gasoline and oil. The fire and the flood are traveling together at untold speed, so we are encourage everyone in the area to quickly move to the higher ground. No, okay, so that we just instructed to tell everyone to evacuate to Penang. Nope, never mind. They're coming here. We are heading to Johor. Right. Quick update on the health situation. Good news, the ice particles have shrunk down now to the size of baseball. Oh, never mind. Looks like we have a tornado. 14 tornadoes, which we are now hurling at 85 miles an hour in every direction. We have received words now that volcanoes are erupting, so let's look at the 5-day forecast and we'll see the temperature are still flattening, but the chance of that has stabilized at about 99.99%. So we'll go once more to our 5-day forecast, which is now our 1-day forecast, and that will about wrap it up. Back to you, Nurin.
Welcome to the sport news. Singapore falls 65-41 to Malaysia in netball final SEA Games.
Malaysia ended a 16-year wait to win the SEA Games netball gold medal in emphatic fashion by beating defending champion and arch-rival Singapore 65-41 in a lopsided final at the Juara Stadium in Bukit Kiara here today. The win also avenged the narrow defeat to Singapore at the 2015 Singapore SEA Games. Coach Tracy Robinson's strategy to set a fast and furious pace right after the starting whistle seemed to have caught the Causeway rivals off guard as Malaysia took a commanding lead in the first and second quarters. The Juara Stadium was filled to the brim since tickets for netball competition had been sold out long before the SEA Games competition had started. Among the crowd to cheer the Malaysian team were Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak, his wife Datin Sri Ros Mansor, Youth and Sport Minister Khairi Jamaluddin, and Olympic Council of Malaysia President Tan Sri Tunku Imran Tuanku Jaafar. Najib, who later presented the prize to winners, commended the players for the commitment and ability to overcome Singapore, who were the defending champion. They moved as a unit, a team to ensure the victory. It was a very energetic performance by the team, said the Prime Minister. Commenting on the victory, Aussie coach Robinson commended the team's commitment and determination, which allowed them to win the SEA Games netball gold medal today. The girls are very strong, got high spirit to fight for the gold medal. I am totally proud with their fantastic performance. For me, they are fantastic role models to become famous sporting icons, she said.
You have just heard the news around the globe.
Again, this is Straits News.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.